It's the battle for carnivorous supremacy between two wholesale giants which will reign supreme, Costco or Sam's Club. We judged the selection, we checked the prices, and we rated the meats. Here's how they stacked up. Sam's Club offers enormous 10-pound chubs of 90% lean ground beef, as well as a seemingly endless supply in smaller 3-packs of 88% lean ground beef. You can also find preformed patties of prime rib in slider and full-size rounds. Highlights of the sliced beef selections include packages of Angus, cowboy, and ribeye steaks, just about every roast imaginable, and pre-seasoned corned beef and cubed meat ready for stewing. There's even a prime section with grass-fed tenderloin steaks and organic ground beef for true meat connoisseurs to enjoy. For discount shoppers, there's also a clearance section where the use or freeze-by date on the meat is pretty immediate. We wouldn't recommend it in all situations, but if you plan to prepare it right away, it might do the job. Costco also offers a meaty collection of beef items for customers to slice into. Readily available 88% lean Kirkland ground beef can be had for around $4.50 per pound. Steaks and roasts go a bit further than Sam's Club's collection. Costco offers flank steak and tri-tip, as well as a prime beef section with highly marbled New York strip and grass-fed strip loin. The longer that you stroll through the Costco meat section, the vaster the beef options will seem, which definitely tilts the scales. Ultimately, Costco offers a heartier array of beefy cuts and creations than Sam's Club. The options for chicken at Sam's Club run the gamut from whole legs, thighs, and breasts to skinless, boneless breasts and entire hens ready for the roaster or fryer. Costco mirrors Sam's in this area, with equal packages of fryers and grillers displayed, as well as full-size hens. But Costco goes a step further with organic chicken drumsticks, chicken tenderloins, and chicken breasts available from Kirkland.
You son of a...
There are also party wings to make prep work simple for game day. Ultimately, though, neither warehouse goes above and beyond what you can find in a decent grocery store. Turkey is in short supply at both warehouses, though Costco does offer ground turkey from both Butterball and Fulton Farms, while Sam's Club sticks with Jenny O only. You won't find whole turkeys or turkey breast at either store until the holiday season rolls around, when they both carry frozen turkeys, while Costco also offers pre-cooked turkeys. When the feathers stop flying and the dust settles, both Costco and Sam's Club perform admirably in the fight for poultry supremacy. Shopping for pork at Costco means taking your pick of pretty much every cut imaginable. That includes pork loin back, boneless top loin chops, boneless sliced pork belly, and pork shoulder country-style ribs. You might also find boneless pork loin and unsliced pork belly in stock, which means that aside from the more exotic parts, almost every pork cut possible is represented at the Costco meat department, and in forms that inspire grand dreams of grilling something beyond the usual beef dishes.
The stuff that dreams are made of.
Sam's Club has a little trouble keeping up here, though it does an okay job with ribs, pork belly, butt, loin, and chops, all packaged up and ready to be tossed in the oven or on the smoker. With pork being the third most popular meat in the United States, Sam's seems to hedge its bets a bit, rather than overstock cuts it can't necessarily sell through. For pork fans looking to maximize a barbecue or make a hearty Sunday dinner for their families, Costco comes out on top. Lamb has always struck us as a specialty meat, though shoppers at both Costco and Sam's Club nevertheless have a decent array of cuts to choose from. Costco offers chops, boneless legs, ribs, and shoulder cuts to give gourmands an affordable edible canvas to work with. Sam's Club, meanwhile, has a similar selection of whole cuts, though it's slightly more limited than Costco, sticking with racks and loin chops only. Unlike Costco, though, Sam's carries New Zealand lamb, and its ground variety might encourage modest cooks to step out of their comfort zone and whip up lamb burgers, homemade sausage, or meatballs to spice up the menu. Ultimately, both stores are a little sheepish about stocking this savory alternative to beef and pork, making it a toss-up between Costco and Sam's Club when it comes to the lamb battle. You can find workable selections at similar prices in both warehouses, thereby keeping the playing field relatively level. We were expecting a deeper trove of pricey game and other specialty meats at both warehouses, but the truth is that Sam's Club has no game in its game.
Ooh, sick burn.
Maybe it just wasn't the right season, or the particular location we visited isn't in a big game area. Nevertheless, having a pheasant or a package of elk steaks didn't seem that far outside the realm of possibility. Apparently, store management disagreed. Costco doesn't fare much better when it comes to rare meat, though it did offer packages of 90% lean ground bison in 2.5-pound cubes for about $20 per pound. That seems pretty pricey for ground meat, though bison is something of a specialty. But even this was restricted to a tiny sliver of the beef case, though you might find that you'll have to fight off a fair amount of attention from your fellow shoppers. Bottom line, if you're looking for game meat beyond bison, neither Costco nor Sam's Club is likely to offer a winning catch. Sam's Club carries far more fish items than we were expecting. There are plenty of wrapped packages with steelhead trout, ahi tuna steaks and chunks, halibut, and Chilean sea bass. Shoppers who appreciate prepared dishes can pick up seafood charcuterie boards, while shellfish fans will be in for a treat thanks to jumbo and black tiger shrimp nestled next to crab legs. As impressive as Sam's Club's edible aquarium is, Costco makes an even bigger splash. Atlantic salmon, farm-raised catfish fillets, and sockeye salmon share the case with whole versions of branzino and tilapia. There's also a bounty of shellfish, including warm water lobster tails, Dungeness crab sections, and nets of farm-raised little neck clams. Packages of whitehead shrimp were on special for $5 off per package, which is just one example of the discounts that Costco promises to entice wide-eyed shoppers. If you're looking for a haul of both fresh and saltwater seafood, Costco lets you cast a wider net than Sam's Club. Anyone who's tried to shop for anything on Costco's websites knows how severely limited the company keeps their online stock. It's a challenge to do simple price checks on current items, let alone arrange a full shopping list knowing what you'll be paying. But it's an entirely different set of obstacles when you're trying to buy the warehouse's meat online. All selections shown are super premium brands in larger than average quantities, priced well over $100 per selection. Sure, you can get a Wagyu tenderloin roast for $999, but if you're just a home shopper looking to stock your freezer for the week, then you're sadly out of luck. In stark contrast, Sam's Club targets the average weekly shopper with a family to feed. There's even a digital replica of the meat department where everything is sensibly sized and reasonably priced. Part of this is due to the company's Scan and Go feature, which lets you arrange and pay for your order through the app, then sweep into the store, scan your items, and cruise home without having to stop at the checkout counter. It's the future of shopping in general, and Sam's factors its meat selections into this process, a concept that Costco hasn't gotten on board with.
Get with the program!
So if online meat shopping is your own particular little slice of heaven, then Sam's Club is the winner for you. There's an ongoing debate about whether Kirkland or Members Mark items reign supreme. The meat departments are certainly a part of this conversation, and having a deep trove on offer from both stores helps them capture the hearts and dollars of their loyal shoppers. But whatever your personal preference, letting national brands share the case with the home label can give one store a distinct advantage. So who achieves the better balance between signature selections and national names? Sam's Club features well-known meat providers like Hillshire Farm and Jenny O, while Costco pushes Butterball and Swift. Although the home brand of both warehouses receives a much bigger push by far, the store label that ultimately rises to the top when the meat hits the fire really depends on the individual customer. But in terms of the range of both store label and national brand meat items on offer, Costco and Sam's Club come out even. We fully expected Sam's Club to beat the feathers off Costco when it came to their meat department prices. After all, it's a Walmart company, which means low prices are practically guaranteed, or so you might think. As it turns out, the truth is more complicated. Side-by-side comparisons from common items revealed a mere 1-cent difference between the two stores. With such negligible savings, choosing the right spot to shop comes down to personal preference for most of these items.
Shut up and take my money!
But things take a dramatic turn in the seafood department. Costco's ahi tuna was nearly double the price of Sam's Club, while its steelhead trout was $1 more per pound. That dollar might not be quite as drastic, but it could still make a difference for anyone doing comparative shopping. Do keep in mind that specific prices may differ at your local store. Overall, your budget should be able to handle meat shopping at either warehouse with a slight give-and-take price difference, unless you're looking for premium fish selections. In that case, you'd do best to stick with Sam's Club. While both warehouses have plenty of meat for their shoppers to choose from, Costco edges out Sam's Club thanks to a broader array of beef and seafood products. While Sam's does an admirable job with its inventory and has a slick 21st century app that lets you shop and hop without waiting in line, a trip to Costco is bound to be a more satisfying experience for the average meat-loving shopper. What's most impressive about Costco is its inclusive array of pork, fish, and seafood selections. It's not as exhaustive as possible, but it does provide an admirable variety of sliced, filleted, and whole fish, something that Sam's Club simply didn't have. Finding crab legs and whole shellfish in several forms was also a nice surprise. That's the sort of thing you might expect to see at a standard grocery store, but not a warehouse where steady product turnover isn't guaranteed, and the pork selections were practically snout to tail, though whole hogs were notably missing from the case. Ultimately, the fact that Costco takes extra measures to offer its shoppers myriad meaty possibilities affirms its status as the winner of this contest.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.